The SR Performance front sway bar end link is a good choice for your 94 to 04 Mustang if you're experiencing the symptoms of a bad end link and you want a direct OEM-like replacement. This will put the stability back into your ride, especially during cornering, and it's available for a super affordable price of $15 a piece with the bushings included. The installation isn't too hard, so I'm giving it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter, which I'll talk about later on. If you're driving along and you feel like your SN95 or New Edge Mustang isn't really handling properly, or if you're taking a turn and you're leaning more than you should be, then you might have a damaged or worn out end link. They can often cause annoying and noticeable noises with a metal on metal clunking sound if the sway bar isn't properly secured by the busted end link. The sway bar end link is responsible for connecting the sway bar to the suspension itself. So if the end link isn't functioning properly or in good condition, the sway bar won't be able to do its job either, and it might be rattling with every bump on the road. Day-to-day daily driving can become uncomfortable and hazardous, so it's a good idea to replace those end links as soon as possible when you figure out they're the issue. The stock end links do a perfectly good job of keeping your sway bar in line and attached to the suspension, so picking up an OEM replacement is a no-brainer. But ones directly from Ford can sometimes cost you an arm and a leg, and for such a small piece, you don't want to spend any more than you need to. SR Performance makes these out of all OEM quality materials, and they're all made from the stock specifications, so basically they're an identical piece. Now it comes with new OEM style rubber bushings as well, all for just about $15 a piece. Now it's a good idea to do both sides at the same time because after all, if one's worn out, then the chances are the other side's on its way out too. The installation is very simple. Almost anyone can do it with a few simple hand tools like a ratchet and socket set. It'll take you about 20 minutes or so for each side, and because it's just a couple of bolts, I'm giving it 1 out of 3 wrenches on our difficulty meter. All you need to do is jack the car up from the frame rail, remove the nut at the top of the old end link above the bushings, then remove the bottom nut connecting it to the bottom of the A-arm. You might want to have some vice grips or pliers on hand to hold the end link while you remove the nuts so it doesn't spin rotation. Now once disconnected, remove the sway bar from the stock end link, swap in the SR Performance replacement, connecting it to the sway bar, and replace the nut underneath the A-arm, then on the top, and you're good to go. Just to wrap things up here, if you're the owner of a 94 to 04 Mustang, you might want to check out the SR Performance front sway bar end link, which is available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.